I'm Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Wednesday, June the 27th, where usually our Tuesdays are pretty quiet, but this Tuesday we had a lot of feeder cattle sales with heavy yearling feeders on them on Tuesday, and they sold really well. We're going to get to as many of them as we can, but nothing in the fat cattle trade really to speak of, but we'll sort it all out. Let's look at the board. August live cattle on Tuesday down 47 cents after being down the limit on Monday, but ended the day on Tuesday at 102.42. June spot live cattle down a nickel at 105.92. So evidently the board thinks that the fat cattle market this week is going to be 106. It was established from 108 to 109 kind of last week late. August feeder cattle up 32 cents at 146.10. Back to October, up 27 cents at 146.60. But they're selling these cash feeders a lot higher than that for late summer, early fall. But it's going to be tough sledding here this week, because next week we're going into a holiday week, and it's worse than normal because your holiday is smack dab right in the middle of the week on a Wednesday. You're not going to be able to get much out of anybody in your packing houses on this Saturday or the following Saturday. Some people are going to be taking this weekend off, some of them next weekend off. It's just going to really kind of put a wrench in our trade. We are going to have a few feeder cattle auctions early in the week before the holidays. Going to be some big videos happen around next week, but they're selling them off a good this week so far. But fat cattle trade on Monday, they had a little bit of trade in the Northern Plains, around 5,400 head, mostly in Iowa, a little bit in Nebraska, but live sales from 108 to 110, and dress sales from 170 to 172, so kind of steady on the live, a little bit lower on what dress sales were, but not enough to establish a market, just a little bit of trade trickling in early in the week. Saw a little bit of trade come in for Tuesday morning, also again in the Northern Plains, nothing in the Southern Plains of course, but 108 live sales and 174 to 175 dress, so that would have been better than what we had last week, but just a little bit of spotty sales coming in around. Box beef cutout values continue to fade lower, and we're expecting them to do that. Choice cuts 216.83 down 86 cents on Tuesday. Selects down 32 cents at 201.57. Tell you what, they had an awful good video sale on Tuesday. Cattle Country Video, which is really a division of Torrington Livestock Markets, but also a lot of other sale barns up in that area throw in together and sell those cattle on the video. But man, did they sell some good yearlings for summer delivery there. But look at this one lot that I chose to pull out. Phipps Land and Livestock, Hyannis, Nebraska. 545 head of steers to weigh 950, late August delivery. They've got a weight stop on them at 985 and an 8-cent slide on those 35 pounds should you need it. But man, they're really pinning the weights down on these cattle from these video deliveries. But those 545 steers, yearling steers to weigh 9.5, late August, bring 149.50. Wow, that's $1,420 a head, guys. If everything works right, you're expecting those cattle to gain 5 pounds a day in the feedlot. They're going to have to if they're going to work. If they gain that well and they go on the December board, they would have to gain for 50 cents, including all expenses, to wash. But the thing of it is, they're not just going to put 600 pounds on those cattle. They'll probably make them weigh 16 or 17, which will carry them out into early next year, which the board is a little bit better for that, and it might work into something. But I tell you what, that is a big gamble on several big yearling steers there for late summer delivery. Now look at your feeder markets on the spot market here on Tuesday. Right, real-time index late Tuesday was 139.73, 15 cents higher than Monday's close. but also higher up on the weight, so that could be a little bit stronger than that. 3 pounds heavier, 804 pounds on those average steers weighing from 7 to 899, but a lot of big feeders coming to town. West Plains, Missouri, Ozarks Regional Stockyards. You can watch that every Tuesday here on dvauction.com. Near 6,000 head in West Plains on Tuesday. The calves were $4 to $8 lower. Yearlings $2 to $5 lower. You should expect that. The board's been a wreck all this week, and the true spot market is a little lower around, but having a lot of these special sales, it's really hard to tell. But man, they sell the strings in South Central Missouri, and I've told you before, you can throw a rock to Arkansas from West Plains just about. But 585 head of steers in one whack, weighed 947 pounds. They were about half black, but just commodity cattle, guys. Probably had some condition on them, but the guy I talked to there said they did have a little bit of fill on them. But 585 head, weighed 947 at 133.10. Big barbecue special in north central Missouri, the exact opposite part of the state. Unionville, Missouri, which we now have on Cattle Market Central, getting the automatic feed on that information. Talked to Kurt Sporleader. He's excited about getting his sale promoted a little bit more. He's going to be getting one of these National Beef Wire screens to put up in his sale barn free of charge, and looking forward to being a partner with Unionville, Missouri. They're getting a lot of good cattle up there. But had a barbecue special, had nearly 2,500 head there, 20 straight loads of yearling cattle there, and man, did they have a market. Included in there, they had 63 head of steers, weigh 800 pounds at 149. That's be better than almost $10 over what the index level is for those cattle. 76 head of 718 pound steers in Unionville bring 160. Wow. Another big sale they had on Tuesday, Fredonia, Kansas. And I tell you what, it's not just a local market, guys. Fredonia, Kansas is a market maker, and selling big strings there. Near 6,000 head of cattle in Fredonia. Sold some cattle, some board cattle or cattle off of video there too. But lots of strings. Look at the strings we picked up on Cattle Market Central there. Just load and load and load, and bigger there. Including in these that I'm showing you is 132 head of steers, weighed 832 pounds at 147. Wow. 130 head of steers, weigh 760 at 157.50 in Fredonia. And that's your feeder flash for Wednesday.